About Astralis, right? It's their Inferno gameplay. This could be one of the faster matches after what we saw yesterday from Cloud9. At the current moment, it's Magisk and Zipex and Dupree making quick work of this A-site execution. Flusha and Cove tried very valiantly to get out from the apartments, and while they do have a little footing on the bomb site, it's supposed to come to an end. It's supposed to come to an end, but it hasn't just yet. Finally, Flusha goes down.
Now, 3-4, and there is a chance here where Magisk goes down and it's a whole different round. And there it happens. So now we'll see the after effects as Dupree comes to trade.
Nice. I like that Dupree goes for that little bit of a peek. Does catch Golden trying to line up nades. Caught in an open position. Dupree's support is just arriving, and he's in a pretty predictable corner. Because of the smoke being thrown down from the T's, Device was unable to help him in this situation. Glaive has to find a way to push in from Library side, but that's what's being covered from Flusha. And at this current moment, Astralis cannot hit a shot. It is Flusha and Skadoodle combined for the clutch. A little bit of cover in front of him, so he's looking over the top of it, anticipating that Cloud9 go for something like this, a boost. However, it works. Regardless of Dupree's efforts, Device is still caught towards Graveyard, and now these T's just get cleaned up by Magisk? What was that? Double headshot spray down. It looks so damn smooth. And it's a 3 versus 2. They've just hit this brick wall. Dupree comes out from the corner and he clears the board.
I think that's kind of sad about a team who's like usually less favored is that they get really good at eco rounds. But it's always good to see these.
Couple of missed shots here from the Opera of Astralis. However, a pistol's all he really needed. He'll punch in some damage, and once more, they keep going, and despite them clearing out towards CT spawn, it's two players over towards A, and there's still a strong defense here. There's another man inside of the pit. Magisk is just gonna wait for the perfect moment to strike, but Flusha should know to check this first, and the fight goes the way of Astralis. 10 seconds, he could deny the plant, but he's got so many players coming down on him. Automatic will clear him out.
You know, the pit was a liability that I feel like they weren't totally prepared for, and he might have been able to do more damage than would have been nice. But
it's not going to be Skadoodle on the forefront. He's going to be trying to trade Rush, who may just be walking into the scope of Device. It's smoked.
Oh.
And he could walk right through that. But he's walking into what could be a many players of a setup. He actually comes back into the arch side. Now it's Zipex's decision to move through the smoke, and there's a player just behind him. Turn around! Somebody turn around! Both are making information. Finally, there's the kill. Zipex gets the best of it. Now Cloud9 are in an awful position. It's just going to get clamped down onto them once more. That moment between Zipex and Rush could have gone either way. And I feel like if Rush picks up the kill, then they blast open this A site from behind.
Yeah, he's in the periphery. He's able to see so many spots that are now compromised that have attention taken away from them because they initially didn't see anybody wrapping arch, right? Rush did a great job of being inconspicuous, and then when his position was known, Zipex gets that kill, and then he actually gets another one. So now Flush is in the 1v2. We're gonna see how critically important it is that it helps him isolate this frag, but Zipex is just too good on the straight-up mechanics.
Golden's at least able to get one back, but it is over towards this A site where now we find a 2v4. Turn 3, Magisk from pit, able to already pick himself up a kill. It's Device to miss another shot. Too many targets presenting themselves at one time. He looked overwhelmed. And so the A site is 2. It's been taken. Cloud9 grab it, and Astralis, they're immediately going to go for this save.
But there it is, that Molotov. Starting off every single round. It's quite interesting. And here it is. They're a little bit more adamant now. Between two fires with automatic. New show coming to Funny or Die.
There it is, the frags to follow suit. I was just about to say, when does the artillery hit? You had them standing in the battlefield, and even though automatic gets the kill to Glaive, it's instantly responded not by a trade, but rather a frag to the face. Sometimes it's not even fair, Launders.
Yeah, such is life, I suppose. And one of the first pure duels that we've seen, Device and Skadoodle both slide into the angle at the exact same time.
Device just moments sooner, however, so he does get the best of him. 4 versus 2 turned 3 versus 2. It looks like Golden's got himself something to say, joined by Flusha, but neither with Bomb. It was dropped long ago towards Banana. Easy cleanup at the end. I mean, you can see, leaving the bomb behind spelled disaster. One man has slipped past. Automatic allows Dupree to get ever so close, and sure enough, element of surprise. Even Flusha dies because he's caught on that first step into the site. I think this is all Dupree in the pistol. Automatic shoulder peeking created just a slight opportunity for that to unfold. And Dupree will take that opportunity.
And Device just swung out and just clapped him. That was nice.
You can see these CTs entirely caught off guard by Dupree's proximity.
Basically played a 50-50, and here it is. He literally, no, that's it. It's an interesting swap. There's just 2 SMGs changing places. But now they don't have info on Arch, so the setup is passive. They're assuming it's going to be a lane hit, and they might be correct about it. I don't know how they knew.
This is a good setup, Cloud9 with a read. I'm excited to see how Automatic decides to pop out of this. Whether or not, yes, certainly he does decide to strike. He's been spotted by Device, but it's him and Golden with the first 2 kills, so this looks fantastic. Cloud9 starting to lose 1 body, and Automatic's tagged, but it's the Swarm that's coming in now. You'd assume this is done for. I mean, it is Device and Zipex, and it is now down to the 1v1. Skadoodle is denied, and a 2v5 from Astralis keep them in full control.
It's a proper definition right there.
And now I feel like the landslide has already started. The boulders tumbling down the mountaintops. Although, finding a little resistance on the way down, actually. Astralis have not been able to roll over Cloud9 this round. They've lost 2 bodies. Despite, I believe, hanging on to that initial 5 versus 4, Astralis find themselves at a disadvantage for now.
It's familiar scenes.
I don't know if Astralis are ever in a disadvantage until they're all dead.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
Like until there's
it's like Chuck
no
Norris.
pulse.
It's like a Chuck Norris meme, right? Astralis can never be disadvantaged, but this is about as sealed up as it can get. Bomb left at top mid, Glaive moving into CT spawn. He's actually ignored the fact that Flesha went past him in CT, so I don't know if Golden gets caught off guard here, but seems to have a good idea of how to approach this 2v1 situation. Well, there's an opportunity lost Flesha to pick up.
There could still be problems because Cloud9 have not walked away. It is too far gone to tuck tail. They are going to try and deny Astralis that 15th. Remember, no overtime, only draws here. So you might as well play for the win. But Golden can't even get past the cusp of Banana. Skadoodle dropped after the fact and rushed 11 HP. He too is done for.
You know, I think the Molotov went a little bit too far, which was kind of unfortunate. It looked like a good bounce to me too, so I guess he just like slightly overshot it, but I think didn't realize that that would be the primary objective.
Whoa, Rush lingers, possibly a little too long. Caught by Zipex, no defense now from this balcony side. Golden's gonna have to go down towards Banana. He tries to make a play. He's feeling desperate, as they should be, because it is just Skadoodle's off and 2 sidearms left up here for Cloud9. The trade frag connects. Ska could get the next. It was over towards Pit, but the bomb is long gone, heading over towards B, where Flush is already ejected. Unfortunately, despite knowing that there's a player behind him, he's losing all of his time in this instance, but he finally hears it. The scope, though, that should give Zipex the info, and Zipex is going to continue to do what he's doing. Stand still and just wait and wait until finally Ska is spotted at the B site. Now he's going to be entirely boxed in. Astralis with a flawless, nearly T side. Beautiful stuff. 16-7.